best of the
Commander.
best.
We are no regrets. What's the plan? GSL. Kaboom, baby! Go on.
Welcome back to the GSTL, where we have possibly an all-kill incoming. Bjorn has to kill 2 more players. They brought out Bjorn now, and I think this might be the right choice. You can see Doa there in the background is actually in the studio today.
Yeah, Bjorn is already the most successful Prime player in the GSTL this season with 3 wins against Fnatic. He climbed the ranks.
Yes.
And now it is up to Bjal to stop him. Bjal is currently looking at a 2-2 score in the GSTL, in the Team League. He's considered to be the strongest Zerg player on the Fnatic roster these days. And I feel that if anyone on the Fnatic team currently can beat Bjorn, it's going to be Bjal. I feel this is going to be the most exciting game of the day.
Yes, I think this could be for sure. Obviously, Bjal is... I feel like his style is a lot better. Well, I mean, not better, but maybe better suited for Bjorn.
Oh, you mean he builds Broodlord?
he does make those from time to time. You know, Bjorn seems like he's more interested in whether or not his fingernails are too long right now than actually having to face this guy. He looks confident.
He stays in character. He definitely does.
Yeah, he certainly does. He's like, I think I trimmed them like a week and a half ago. Maybe I need to trim them again, or maybe I can wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, if you really want to impersonate L, then you have to be distracted the entire time. Yeah. There's just no way around it. You can't focus on anything. Only if he focuses on the game when he has to play, then he gets a pass for it. Oh, and Yal is tired. Well, yeah, heading into the game, it could be the most intense game here in this team match. We have Fnatic up against Prime, Yal against Bjorn.
Welcome to Cloud Kingdom.
To the top right of the map, we have the 4th player for Team Fnatic. It is once again a Zerg player. It is
Fnatic late call, Bjorn!
Pulling out the raid call. Looking pretty fast and furious there in the booth, actually.
Yeah, he has to be. He's up against a strong Terran player. Starting to the bottom left, he defeated Jay, he defeated Moon, and he defeated Rain. It is
Bjorn Prime!
And he's up against a 10 pool.
10 pool. See if Bjorn goes for the CC first. Right now, he has not queued up extra SCVs. It looks like he's just going to make his barracks.
He's going for an 11-11. He's going for a proxy. Aha!
This
awesome.
Can get really weird.
I love it already. It's gonna get really weird, but this is gonna be pretty cool. Usually, if you see this, you would say, alright, if he scouts what's going on, this is the direct counter to the build that is currently being executed by Bjal. If these Zerglings get into the main base when there's no wall, no defense, then he's gonna lose. On the other hand, the question will be, is he throwing down a spine crawler in his own main base when he realizes what's going on?
Yeah, this can get weird. The thing is, a Terran structure can fly, Zerg structure cannot fly. So if he loses all of his drones, he has to run away, and Bjorn has to lift his command center, then Bjorn's going to have an inherent advantage. But the Lings are out so fast here.
The Lings are out really fast, and the thing is, we don't have a scout.
Yeah, he won't see this. He's going to check the watchtower now. But if he sees the Lings coming through the watchtower, that's not going to be enough. Yeah, he needs to go up here and see.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he will see the Zerglings, and then the question is, don't chase them. He has to go there, and I would not be surprised if now Bjorn sends out an SCV and tries to block, but he needs 200 minerals to do it. Does he send the SCVs to the wall? The scout is there! Really well done by Bjorn!
This is so important because now we can actually just camp these.
Yeah, and that's what he does. I actually assumed the entire time that he would not be able to spot it, that he would head straight for his opponent's main base, but now, as you said, he can't just camp them.
Well, he needs to keep all his Lings together, though. Or stuff like this can happen, where he gets the best trade possible repeatedly. Really nice micro from Bjorn. And the rest of his Lings are a little bit out of position. Now we're going to have Well, this is still a bad position for Björn, but he is going to be able to, it looks like, stabilize here at his barracks.
But this is really interesting. I find the idea that he scouts at all is just so cool, and now he can just camp these barracks. This is exactly the reason why he continues to build more Zerglings. He wants to make sure that these Marines are not able to do anything, and now he has to fall back. This is just such a weird spot for Björn to be in. Bjal in a great position here, taking the expansion, droning up, getting the Queen, and oh wow.
He's just going to go for the 4 barracks follow-up, it looks like here. He started another barracks at home. He will probably start the 4th.
He just landed them again. He just landed his 2 barracks again. He's like, yeah, well, why exactly would I try to fly them back? They won't be there in time. But once again, we have Zerglings camping as
and the rally this time, though, will make the Marines impervious to attack. He won't actually be able to attack them. And so he can continue production here. With the 3rd barracks he has at home, he can continue it as well. Since he didn't make the 4th, that indicates that he does want to actually eventually transition into a command center.
The Zerglings trying to break down the wall. And as long as there's no barracks, he can do it.
And I guess that's another reason why you may have made this 3rd barracks, is just so simply you can have 1 Marine, because that's all it's going to take back at home to defend against this Ling attack.
It takes a bit of time though, and this is the time where the Zerglings can do damage, where the SCVs are off the mineral line, they can't harvest, and they have to repair, so he's losing money, which is always a big issue here. And now we also have gas being taken up by Bjal. He can go for speed, which is going to be really important for him. I'm a bit surprised that we don't see a spine crawler just as a safety precaution here.
Yeah, Björn needs to be really careful with his barracks rallies. It's cost him a few Marines here so far in this game. And finally the Lings will be chased away by this Marine. I love that he only sends 3, because that's enough to damage it. And he only loses 1. He could have saved all of them, but a lot of reward for very little cost there. Now, Björn is moving forward with his first real strong wave of Marines, but the Queens alone will be enough to defend this.
And if the Marines commit, then the Zerglings will cut off the path of retreat and just gang in there. Now speed has been started, and this will help him so much.
Yeah.
The harvester count evened out, 23 against 23. We have, of course, the mule for Björn, but Björn has now the 2 mineral lines.
With the metabolic boost upgrade for those Lings, they're going to be able to just, chase down and kill anything. I don't even know how this happened. I guess he lowered the depot for some reason, but...
he must have. There's just no other explanation. A moment of inattention, and then you have Zerglings in your base. There are not enough of them to do actual damage. He's pulling all the SCVs!
Yeah, and I don't expect this will work. Speed is going to be done. He doesn't have a Baneling Nest, but there are...
actually, speed might just not be ready. That could be close, Wolf.
You're certainly right. He's going to let these Lings get into his main. Okay. Gotta sacrifice this Marine.
We have the Nama train heading to the top right now.
And I don't think he saw it.
16 Zerglings are building. 16. And a Baneling Nest. I think he will be ready for this.
Now he knows for sure.
Speed is nearly completed, but not just yet. And
he pulls all the drones out.
Nice. That was really well done. That was the best decision that he made.
Losing some Lings here on a rally, though, and he's actually going to lose the Overlord as well.
Speed is done.
He doesn't have enough time to get Banelings, but he's losing a ton of Overlords here.
Yeah, the Overlords are gone, but he knows if he crushes this, the game will be over. He will have 1. And now he has speed.
The Baneling Nest!
He doesn't need it. It won't come into play anyways. He just needs to crush this with the Zerglings, and that's exactly what he's going to do. I don't think that Björn
the Queens
stands a chance
are
here.
a great help here.
Oh! The Marines actually shielded by the 2 bunkers.
Oh, and the bunker's actually going to complete if he doesn't target it right now.
Wow.
It was so close. The Queen is still alive, and the bunker not finished in time. He transfuses, and that's it.
What a game. GG.
That was intense, man.
That was a lot closer in the end than I thought. When all these Zerglings came in, and the drones, the Queens as well, I was like, okay, that's gonna end right there. But then Björn shields his Marines so well between the bunkers and the SCVs. But well, in the end, it was just too much. With speed and everything, took him down.
Yeah. That was...
Told you.
That was a pretty crazy game.
Yeah. Yo, look at that. Why do you always write Björn wrong?
That game was so odd, but Prime Team, even though that's a little bit sad that Björn doesn't get the ult kill, they're not going to be too phased by this. They've got so many other players to come out here to kill him, and I don't even know who they want to use. I don't actually know who I would send in this case.
Okay, there are two possibilities. Either they send out a few rookies or just players that they want to gain experience, or they say, oh, probably Marine King and Kraid are just battling right now and like, I want to play next. And he's like, no, I want to have a few points for the individual ranking. So either they go for Marine King or Kraid, I feel, or they just pull out some of their weaker players to give them some experience in the booth.
Yeah, it could certainly be. I feel like they might choose Classic because they've used him a lot. Second, they seem to like to use him like that and just put him out there and say, this guy's unique, he's unusual. I definitely think Classic has a lot of potential. I'm sure the Prime team thinks so as well, based on how they use him. He's also the captain of the team right now, so
that
maybe
surprised me a little bit actually.
Yeah,
Classic would have not been well. Boom Boom left, so the next choice for a captain, I don't know. I just wouldn't have come up with Classic as a.
It feels like maybe he's like someone who's a little bit more behind the scenes in the team than what we actually see, because he's always been around. He's always at the qualifiers. He's always with the team. He's come a few times to the studio, so maybe that's the reason why he's kind of like a captain figure.
Has to be.
But who's it going to be? Maru up there at the top right? He took a deep breath. Could it be Maru?
Yeah, it's him.
Not what I expected, actually.
Yeah, me neither, but I like it. Always like to cast the Marine Prince. There we have him.
Really happy fans about him coming out.
Yeah.
This is an interesting situation that this creates, because Maru doesn't play in Team League that often. He's not the Team League guy. He's the individual league guy. 1 and 3 in Team League, currently at 25%. Is currently a Codes player. Well, he lost his match, so spoiler alert, but...
And we have Entombed Valley as the map. Refusing to take Antigua, yeah?
Yeah, he refused it. I wonder what his plan's going to be.
This is actually like the first time that we had so many Terran versus Zergs where we are 5 games into the team match and we haven't seen Antigua.
Yeah. I really want to see Rusi Man later on. Also, I wonder if that's going to happen. I know that was kind of a slightly spontaneous thought that came out of my mouth, but
no, I just don't know what we should call him.
Yeah, well,
I think his real ID is Lucy.
I heard that on TLP is listed as Lucy, but he needs a coffee.
Hey, if the Koreans want me to pronounce him Rusi, I'm going for Rusi.
I
have no problem with that. Well, Entombed Valley is going to be the next map. It's Bial against Maru. Bial was able to stop the onslaught of Bjarne, and now he's up against another Terran player. He's the strongest Zerg in the Fnatic team. Bial up against the Marine Prince now, though.
Yeah, the Marine Prince putting his earbuds in, ready to go. I'm not convinced that Bial can actually do this. He's going to really have to show something special here. He didn't really show anything incredible last game. He made good decisions based on what he saw. But will he be able to play against this super young player in the late game? He may even face Mech. Mech is great on this map, and that is something that Maru loves to go with his double armories. Anything is possible. This is GSTL. Fnatic is down 2 games, but maybe he can do it. Find out right now on Entombed Valley with Outer Wolf.